Who are else?
Denmark.
Yeah, it's
Croatia is not really a dark horse because last World Cup they already played. And
yeah. For me, it's also the same thing. I mean, Denmark. I think it's one of the most efficient team out there. One of the most strong team out there.
yeah, let's move there actually, like
Sure.
to Denmark, right? Can you see?
Yep.
Yeah. So only two goalkeepers.
Yeah. And
Is it a
I don't know. I think they have they have a backup keeper anyway in the backup list, so makes sense.
maybe Christiansen can play? I don't know.
Yeah, Kasper Schmeichel and Oliver Christensen. That's there too. I mean, he's one of the obviously playing for Nice,
No,
and
I was talking about other Christiansen, Andres from Barcelona.
yeah. Uh, well, maybe his teammate PK can play.
Oh
Um,
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Oliver
but
Oliver Christensen plays for Hertha. Not really seen much of him.
um, actually, if Caspar is fit, he's not going to play.
Yeah, yeah. So let's move into defenders. Andres
Yeah,
Christiansen, Simon Kjær of AC Milan, Jens Larsen of I'm going to butcher this name, Trabzonspor.
Trabzon. Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, then there is Joachim Andersen of Crystal Palace, Victor Nielsen of Galatasaray, Rasmus Christensen of
Christiansen.
Leeds
Leeds
United,
United. Yeah,
Joachim Male, Male of Atlanta.
Male.
Male,
Yeah.
Joachim Male of Atlanta. So yeah, it's some very familiar names.
Uh, Too many actually. As we have been following Italian league and also Crystal Palace, Anderson is in good form so far. Recently breaking it through the uh, Denmark team. Denmark has a tendency, except for Michael, all those defenders they are actually good in playing from the back so far.
Yeah.
But don't you think it's a little bit less defensive team? Defender or like goalkeepers, or like, compared to only like one, two, three, four, five, six defender, seven defender only.
Yeah, I think they put more stress. They're fairly well defined on the back line, so
Yeah, they are like three or four in the back always.
yeah, yeah. So I think there's more midfielders out there. So say for example, Daniel West is a very familiar name. He played a long time for Celta and Valencia and Athletic Bilbao, and now he
Yeah,
plays for Brøndby in Denmark. Thomas Delaney of Sevilla. Christian Eriksen, obviously, nobody needs to introduce him of Manchester
yeah,
United. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg of Tottenham. Matthias Hansen of Brentford.
Brentford.
Michael
Yeah,
Damsgaard of Brentford. Jasper Lindstrom of Eintracht Frankfurt. I think he's very um, explosive player, Lindstrom.
yeah. Except for Watts, I can see anyone can play so far. But I think go-to guy will be Højbjerg, Christensen, sorry, Eriksson and Jensen probably more likely. Lindstrom is also how he's playing this season. He actually played well last season as well. So how can I say? I'm not surprised anyone if
Yeah.
anyone can be picking, even if they're, we saw that like in the last Euro that
Hmm.
even Christiansen, Ericsson is not there, they can actually make it too.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's it.
The forward line has, um,
There is only like 23 players probably
yeah, they've
in
not
this.
taken the extra three players. Jonas
Yeah.
Wind, Andreas Cornelius of Copenhagen, Andreas Olsen of Club Brugge, Martin Braithwaite, take my breath away, of Espanyol, Casper Dahlberg of Sevilla. So yeah, it's a
Is it a surprising inclusion, Dolberg?
no. I like Dahlberg.
Okay.
He didn't have a very good season so far,
Yeah.
but who had with Sevilla team, except probably Eric Lamela.
True.
Uh, but yeah, that's about it. I think it's
But who is going to be their go-to striker?
Martin.
Olsen?
No, the goat Martin Braithwaite.
Oh, okay.
I think I like him a lot. Actually, Martin Braithwaite, he gives something. But Olsen is a good, is in very good form actually.
Actually, Olsen makes more sense. I saw him playing even with Denmark last year. He was quite decisive, you know,
And this is one of the beautiful teams I think in this World Cup.
and really compact team. You know, like everyone is going to play, so like everyone will be a little bit more. How can I say? How can I say? More interesting, more interested, stuff like that.
And they can play technically either Poland or Argentina in the second round.
Yeah. But if they beat France, then
Poland.
they are going to avoid. Yeah. So like they can actually make it through if they face Poland. So far, by player, they have a little bit advantage if they play
Yeah,
Poland
yeah,
in some way
yeah,
and make it through the quarter.
yeah.
Mm, do you see them actually going further?
Uh, could be. There's chance.
And well, there are some ifs and buts actually, but they are one of the dark horses. They can.